Hi everyone, this is Arjuna, aka Professional High Priestess, and I want to do a channeled message session for all signs. So, what I'm practicing, like I know I like to read tarot and things like that, but I also like to use my intuitive abilities too, and I feel like I want them to grow more. Um, Sometimes I feel like when I'm reading the cards, like my energy is like I have to like kind of say what the cards say, but then I also get messages too. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll do this. Okay. Okay. All signs and elements. All right. Okay, let's get into this. So we're gonna do all signs and elements. Our handy dandy lamp going. Let me get some Palo Santo in this space as well. Okay. My guides are calling me to start with Aquarius. Aquarius, you need an amethyst crystal to open up your crown chakra. There are heavy attacks on you because you're needed right now in the collective to spread messages as well as peace as the water bearer. There are individuals that are trying to take this peace out of you as well as a piece out of you, and they will fail. Aquarius, your sign is usually happy go lucky. You don't let things bring you down. But you're going to come to find out that monsters are real and they live among us. In order to find your peace, you're going to continue to separate, recuperate, and regenerate, and then come back to center. There are things that you want to know about yourself, about your past lives. As you continue on your spiritual journey, all of these things are going to fall into place for you. You may have a tendency to want to slip back into logic, but this is where you need to tap into your intuitive self and your crown chakra, as well as your third eye. You've been short circuiting because when you get to that precipice of a very powerful awakening, you get afraid and then you drop back down into logic, which is air, which is your predominant element. Your limbic system may have been impacted, and your emotional regulation system as well. And this is what's causing the short circuiting. You may have to have left your body. You were leaving your body a lot in your past, as well as past lives. And because you kept on leaving your body or disassociating, this is what's caused the short circuiting. You're also known as the wanderer, Aquarius, so you have a tendency to run away or wander when things get too heavy. But you're encouraged to become the eye of the storm or enter the eye of the storm. Okay. Libra. Libra. You may be tipping the scales, but not in a good way. Just remember that the universe always bends towards justice. It's a universal law. Wrongdoings of the past done towards you, as well as what you have done towards others, are going to be coming up. You're going to be taking on the energy of transformation. So serpentine will be good for you. It's important that you calm your mind, Libra. As you land, because you're coming out of a storm. But for some, you are going to be entering a storm. The mind is a very terrible thing to waste, Libra. And you may find that you may have potentially wasted your mind in the material world. And now it's time to get back to center and reclaiming those lost parts of self. You are the sign that likes peace and justice, but sometimes anger and rage needs to be felt and dealt with accordingly. And this is why your sister sign is Aries. Libra, you may be taking on the energy of Aries right now, and that's okay. Take your time. It serves a purpose. This anger is actually going to help you grow in many ways. As you process it, you're going to transmute it into a different form. Libra, there may be people around you that do not have your best interest at heart. They are around you because of what you can give them emotionally or what they can get financially, or this is you. And eventually this well will run dry. So it's important that you replenish yourself first. Because for those of you who may be entering into the storm, you may find that these individuals were purposely placed around you to deplete you. But for some of you, as you come out of the storm, these individuals may be attempting to take the energy that you just built. It's important to understand where you stand with that. And that's all I have for you, Libra. Okay. Sagittarius. You or someone in your proximity is going nowhere fast. God sees what we do, and God sees what we say. When your heart is truly righteous, you don't have to prove it. When you are filled with sin, you don't have to prove it. It will speak for itself. And that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Pisces. Your trials and tribulations are setting you up for greatness. No longer will you feel shunned or embarrassed or unwanted or unaccomplished. The work that you have done on yourself is a part of your path in this lifetime. You will succeed in your endeavors. Your children's children are already joyous. They are already held. They are already protected. For those of you with children, you're wondering if you're a good parent. You are. Don't listen to society's standards of who or what you need to be. You are achieving greatness. Baby in tow, baby on hip, baby on back, baby on stroller. Pisces, I'm picking up scorpionic energy in your field. There's going to be the death and rebirth process. You may come to find out that things are not as they seem. Don't worry where this path leads you. You may not be able to see it all the way through, but God is leading you. And you will be getting the keys to the streets as you continue on that journey. but the journey ends in peace and understanding. The reluctance to walk this path is a part of the process. It is normal to feel like that because you're taking on a big feat. And that's all I have for you, Pisces. Gemini. Sometimes you will find that your words only hurt you the most. When you calm down and reassess a situation, you will find that it is okay to sometimes be wrong, or this is someone that you're dealing with. The words you speak are spells that can take on a life form of their own. So be careful what you attempt to speak into the reality, as you never know when you are cursing yourself and hindering your path, or bringing unnecessary strife into life. Your sign is one that is the child of the zodiac, youthful at heart, happy-go-lucky. But there is a need to carry that energy with discernment. And that's the evolved aspects. That's the most evolved aspect of Gemini energy. You're going to be going through an integration where the two aspects of yourself are going to have to meet in the middle and merge to create a greater whole. And in this, you may break. Only to leave behind what is not conducive for your path moving forward. But only you can dictate if you're going to become whole or not. It is up to you what path you want to continue to live on. One of righteousness and abundance and happiness, or of strife, frustrations, and bitterness. Clarity will come when you finally sit down and allow all the feelings to settle in. Because you've been running, Gemini, but where are you going? And that's all I have for you. Okay. Cancer. Cancer the dancer. Cancer, your body holds many stories, not just from this lifetime, but also past lifetimes. Honor this vessel that you have right now. It's the only one you have. Your body should be treated as a temple. So you must reassess your sex, your consumption, your food, even what you listen to, where you live, the spaces that you choose to place your body into will be coming to the forefront for you in the near future. Unwanted access to your body will be reprimanded. Unwanted focus on your body will be reprimanded. Your body is only to be witnessed by those who understand your heart. And any individual outside of that ring of fire, that ring of protection, is trespassing and will see harm. Cancer, you're protected by a lineage of mothers from all over the world. And when mother says it's time for a whooping, then it's time. And that's what I have for you. Aries, the self starter, the go getter, but also the self sabotager. Your desire and your quest to win on false pretenses will destroy you or someone that you're dealing with. Your desire to win at all costs will destroy everything around you and everyone around you. You will lose everything in the process. As you are taking on scorpionic energy right now. Your path in life is to not wage useless war. You've done that already. Your path in this life is to only fight holy wars. All unnecessary battles and conflict for ego or self gratification will lead to a dead end. Do not set fire to your path, Aries. because you will have to walk that path. Whether it's torched, whether it's non-existent, whether you have to rebuild it. So choose wisely and be careful. Because as you like to play with fire, remember, fire doesn't discriminate. When it burns, it destroys everything around it, as well as you. And that's all I have for you, Aries. Virgo. Virgo, you're not one to be pretentious or acidity. You know how to get your hands dirty. You're not afraid of hard work, but you need to rest. You're worried about your children and their future. They're still young. You're worried if you're going to have enough. You'll have more than enough. Abundance is coming towards you. Happiness, love, and joy. You've earned it. Virgo, sometimes you can be, perfection is not a destination. Enjoy what you have in the moment as you're getting to where you want to be. Virgo, as you continue on your path, not everyone can have access to you, and you have to be okay with that. The one that you love may love someone else, but they still love you. But that's not what you want to do. You are free to go. You are free to fly. Any love that was ever real will never die. That's what I was told to give you. Virgo, don't worry about who casts judgment or who casts blame. There shouldn't be any shame in your game. You're going to be taking on the energy of wild and free. And that's different for a lot of people around you. But that's what you need right now. Less is more. Virgo, if they cannot take you as you are, take that as a sign. And that's all I have for you. I have Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, and Scorpio left. Scorpio. The color purple is going to be important for you. Not the movie, but the actual color. But on pondering the color purple, you may then find parallels of the movie in your life as it is. Scorpio, their eyes were watching God. You need to watch that movie. TK. God is watching you, Scorpio. And the judgment has been made. You will soon receive it. There are no more messages. I'm being told that a karmic female by the name of Juliana is going to pass away. What you played with was sacred, and you played too much. You told one too many lies. You threw rocks and tried to hide your hand. You tried to play with someone's life because you played with yours. And for that, you will perish. Taurus. Taurus. The story of Horus is going to be important for you right now. For you high vibrational Taurus, Horus is your guide right now. And his mother will assist you. Taurus, birth is a serious thing. New life means new beginnings. You have the world in the palm of your hand. Do not drop it. This new beginning is going to require separation, because elevation requires separation. A new home will suit you. The news. Taurus, you hate to lose things. But the only time you really lose something is when you don't honor it or cherish it. Something will leave your life, Taurus. And it has to happen that way. You have to let go. What happened to you wasn't fair. But because of some of the things you've done, nobody cares. You have to learn to be on your own. A pathway on the land will be shown. You must muster up all of your might for the fight of your life. But this fight is between you and God. And that's all I have for you, Taurus. We'll do Leo. More yellow, more sun, more fun. More greens will bring more green. Less heart, more fight. There's no more room for being nice. You've loved the wrong people, and that's okay. Let them do what they want with it, anyways. Take what's left and plant it. You will have 10 times more than when you started. Peace is on the way, and so is love, as long as you stay connected to your spirit guides above. Ignore the riffraff and all of their wands. They will soon turn on each other with their batons. There's nothing else to say, and you lions have a good day. Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, no more corn. No more processed foods. You may have gained too much weight. It's time to walk the lake. Take time to let your food digest. Make time for rest. The work will be done Rome was not built in a day. At the end, you have the final say. Cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Something's on its way. Loyalty is earned, and a wish is granted. All your hurt and your pain, write it down and plant it. Allow the earth to swallow it up. It will leave your body. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Just stay grounded and let time pass by. You'll come to find you'll know the rest. In your dreams is the rest of the test. Do not smoke and do not drink. Now is the time to think. Meditate before bed and drink a glass of water. Put a pillow by your head. Okay. That is it, and that is all. Stay out of the mall. Okay, y'all. I believe I did all signs, all air signs, all fire signs, all water signs, all earth signs. So that's what I have for you all for channeled messages, okay? I think I'm gonna do this once a month, but I'm gonna let people watch this, but then I'm gonna also go put it on private after. And then for those of you who are on my Patreon, I think I'm gonna do this once a month for us, where you guys I'm gonna do the channeled messages, and then I'll pull cards as well for those of you who are on my Patreon, and you guys can like get your free reads in. So I'm gonna start doing that for my Patreon, so you guys can get get your questions and stuff like that in. Okay. Glen Coco, my email is info@daisyolsam.co, okay? All right, everyone. I'm sending you all so much love. I hope you enjoyed the messages. It was so weird how I started rhyming. It was like, it just started to come out like that. I don't know. It's like all of a sudden I'm started to rhyme again. I think it's my Mercury is spinning better again. I'm getting my Mercury back on track. All right, you all. Have a good night. Bye.